You push your cat off the laptop, close the bathroom door when they follow you in, and sigh when they launch into 3 a.m. chaos. But what if every single one of these annoying habits wasn't mischief at all, but your cat's secret language of love and happiness? From sleeping on your clothes to dropping gifts at your feet, your cat has been sending you messages you never understood. Let's decode one by one. Number 1, sitting on your laptop while you're working. Picture this: you're designing the perfect logo, coding the next big app, or writing that important email when suddenly your fluffy overlord flops their entire body across your keyboard like they own the place. This isn't coincidence or spite. It's strategic genius that targets 3 irresistible cat magnets: warmth, your scent, and your undivided attention. Your laptop is basically a perfect trifecta of everything cats crave most in life. The keyboard radiates delicious heat from use, smells exactly like you, and clearly has captured your complete focus. Your cat's logic is flawless. This magical rectangle has stolen my human's attention, so obviously I belong here now. They're not seeking attention. They're seeking connection with the most important person in their world. Now prepare for the wildest behavior that happens when you're trying to sleep. The zoomies at 3 a.m. You're peacefully dreaming about your celebrity crush when suddenly a furry rocket launches down your hallway at maximum velocity, complete with dramatic thuds, mysterious crashes, and what sounds like extreme parkour gone wrong. But here's the shocking truth. Your cat isn't being a chaotic gremlin. They're following millions of years of evolutionary programming that's hardwired into their DNA. Cats are crepuscular creatures, which sounds like a Star Trek alien but is totally normal, meaning they're biologically designed to be most active during dawn and dusk hours. Those 3 a.m. zoomies are your domestic tiger reenacting ancient hunting rituals in their concrete jungle, aka your living room. Your house has become their personal safari, and they're just following their natural predator instincts. But the next behavior involves actual dead bodies, and it's pure love. Bringing you gifts. That half-dead mouse, mangled bird, or random sock deposited at your feet isn't a threat or gross-out attempt. It's the most thoughtful love letter your cat knows how to write. While you're desperately wishing they'd just check your Amazon wish list instead of delivering bird corpses to your carpet, your cat is actually demonstrating the highest form of feline affection possible. When cats share their kills with family members, they're following the same instinct that drives mother cats to feed their kittens. By bringing you these gifts, your cat is officially declaring you part of their inner circle and taking personal responsibility for your survival. They genuinely believe you're a terrible hunter who would starve without their expert assistance, so they're lovingly providing for your pathetic human needs. Now, here's a behavior that feels creepy, but is actually the ultimate compliment. Staring at you from inches away. That unnervingly intense stare from across the room isn't stalkerish behavior. It's your cat's version of writing love poetry with their eyes. When they position themselves at the perfect distance to watch your every move, they're not being creepy or aggressive. They're bonding with you in their own quiet, gentle way that says, I trust you completely and love observing your fascinating human behavior. Those slow blinks mixed into their stare, that's cat language for I love you being broadcast directly to your soul. When they choose to simply be near you in silent observation mode, they're showing the ultimate sign of trust and affection. Your cat finds you so interesting and comforting that just watching you exist brings them pure contentment. But this next behavior takes cat attachment to stalker levels, following you everywhere. Think dogs are the clingy ones? Your cat just proved you wrong by becoming your personal shadow who follows you literally everywhere, including your most private bathroom moments. This isn't nosiness or invasion of privacy. It's the deepest form of attachment expressed through feline logic that says, your presence makes me feel completely safe, and I want to be part of every single moment of your life. Some cats are naturally more social and genuinely love being involved in all the action. When your cat transforms into your furry stalker, they're not being annoying. They're expressing pure love and offering emotional support for everything you do. But wait, here's why your expensive cat bed sits empty while they steal your clothes. Why cat sleeping on your clothes? You spent a fortune on that premium cat bed with memory foam and luxury fabrics, but your cat completely ignores it to sleep on your dirty laundry like a furry hobo. This isn't them being ungrateful or difficult. It's proof that cats are scent-driven creatures who find your personal smell more comforting than any expensive bedding money can buy. Your discarded sweatshirt represents home, safety, love, and everything wonderful about their favorite human, all wrapped up in soft fabric. When they curl up in your clothes, they're self-soothing with your scent like a security blanket that smells like pure happiness. Your cat would rather sleep surrounded by your essence than in the most luxurious bed in the world. But wait, next behavior takes cat attachment to next level. Kneading you with their paws. When your cat pushes their paws rhythmically against your body like they're making bread, they're not just being cute, they're literally reliving their happiest childhood memories while marking you as their exclusive property. This adorable behavior takes them straight back to nursing from their mother as tiny, helpless kittens when the world was pure comfort and safety. But here's the territorial twist that'll shock you. Those innocent-looking paws contain secret scent glands that are depositing their personal signature all over you with every need. Your cat is essentially getting a nostalgia high while simultaneously spray painting mine across your entire body. You've been branded by a furry overlord who's experiencing pure bliss while claiming ownership of their favorite human. Now, prepare for a sound that's actually your cat's built-in medical device. The purring. That rumbling sound isn't just your cat expressing happiness. It's a built-in healing superpower that would make medical professionals jealous. Scientists discovered that cat purrs vibrate at the exact frequency that promotes bone healing, reduces inflammation, and can literally repair damaged tissues in both cats and humans. Your fluffy friend is basically a furry, four-legged medical device that occasionally knocks things off tables. But here's the mind-blowing part. Cats don't just purr when happy. They also purr when sick, scared, or in pain as a way to self-medicate and activate their internal healing mechanisms. Every time your cat purrs on you, they're providing scientifically proven therapy sessions disguised as cuddle time. But this next behavior looks like aggression when it's actually pure terror. The dramatic arched back pose. When your cat arches their back like a Halloween decoration with puffy fur and sideways positioning, they're not preparing to attack. They're scared out of their mind and desperately trying to appear bigger than they actually are. This dramatic pose is pure defensive bluffing designed to convince threats that they're a formidable opponent when they actually want to run and hide under the nearest furniture. Your cat is basically doing the feline equivalent of a pufferfish, hoping their scary silhouette will make whatever's frightening them think twice about starting trouble. It's theatrical self-defense performed by a terrified animal, putting on the bravest show they can manage while internally screaming, "Please don't hurt me." Now here's a loving gesture that's actually a serious warning you better not ignore. The love bite warning system. Your cat is gently licking your hand and purring sweetly when suddenly, chomp! That love bite isn't actually love. It's your cat's emergency brake system saying, "Enough! You've hit my stimulation limit." You've just crossed what experts call the petting threshold and received an official warning shot before things escalate to full claw warfare. Every cat has a built-in timer for how much touching they can handle before their brain switches from "this feels amazing" to "get your hands off me immediately." It's like a relationship status that changes from blissfully happy to restraining. Order required in exactly 0.3 seconds. Push your luck after that bite and you'll discover what their backup weapons feel like. But wait until you learn about the most insulting behavior that's actually maternal care. Grooming you with that sandpaper tongue. Or when your cat licks you with that rough tongue that feels like sandpaper, they're not being sweet. They're providing mandatory hygiene services because they think you're absolutely terrible at keeping yourself clean. Your cat has assessed your grooming skills and determined that you need professional intervention to become socially acceptable. Every lick is depositing their scent while simultaneously marking you as their territory and performing quality control on your obviously inadequate self-care routine. You think you own your cat? Wrong! Your cat owns you and has the saliva-based paperwork to prove it. They're essentially saying, "I love you, but you're a hygiene disaster who needs constant supervision." Now here's why your cat's eyes become giant black holes of mystery. Dilated pupils in normal light. When your cat's pupils look like giant black holes despite normal lighting, you're witnessing their emotional state broadcast in real time through their eyes. Those saucer-sized pupils could mean they're about to pounce on something exciting, completely terrified of an invisible threat, or calculating their next strategic move like a furry mastermind. It's like having a mood ring that reveals whether your cat is in hunt mode, panic mode, or plotting world domination mode. Sometimes those dilated eyes mean they're thrilled about dinner time. Other times it means they're about to turn your ankle into prey practice. If there's no obvious reason for the dilation, your cat might be stressed, anxious, or experiencing health issues that need immediate attention. But this next sound will give you chills when you realize what it actually means. Chattering at birds. When your cat sees a bird through the window and suddenly sounds like a malfunctioning robot, they're not just making weird noises. They're literally rehearsing the killing bite that would snap that bird's neck instantly. This chattering behavior is your adorable house cat practicing their most lethal hunting technique while frustrated they can't reach their target. It's like watching a serial killer plan their next move, except it's your sweet, fluffy friend revealing their inner predator. Scientists call it chattering, but what's really happening is your cat's brain running murder simulations while their jaw muscles practice the precision bite that would end their prey's life in milliseconds. Sweet dreams, bird lovers, the chirpy trill sound. When your cat makes that adorable chirping trill sound, they're literally using the same voice mother cats use to call their babies. Your cat is treating you like their precious kitten and speaking in their maternal language that says, "Come here, my helpless little one. Let mama take care of you." This sweet trill is almost always pure positive emotion. They're greeting you, requesting attention, or expressing happiness about something wonderful like mealtime. It's the most manipulatively adorable sound in the feline vocabulary, designed to trigger your parental instincts and make you melt instantly. Your cat has figured out that this baby talk gets them exactly what they want every single time. But prepare for the most shocking discovery about how cats control your entire household. Ignoring you completely. Your cat definitely hears you calling their name, but acts completely deaf. And this isn't accidental. It's calculated psychological warfare designed to establish who really runs your household. They're not actually ignoring you. They're strategically training you to understand the proper hierarchy where you're the servant and they're the supreme ruler. Your cat is comfortable exactly where they are and sees absolutely no compelling reason to acknowledge your existence just because you made some pathetic human noises. This infuriating behavior is actually working brilliantly because you always end up coming to them with treats, chin scratches, and desperate pleas for attention. They're teaching you patience, respect, and the fine art of earning their royal acknowledgement through proper offerings. Now here's a territorial invasion that's happening right under your nose. Rubbing against your legs. When your cat weaves between your legs and rubs against you, they're not just being affectionate. They're conducting a military-level territorial marking campaign that would make generals jealous. Those innocent-looking rubs are actually your cat using specialized scent glands located on their face, body, and tail to deposit invisible property of cat. You're walking around as a claimed human with chemical ownership papers covering your entire lower body without even realizing it. This rubbing behavior creates a shared family scent that mixes with yours, essentially making you smell like part of their exclusive territory. You've been officially inducted into your cat's kingdom, whether you signed up for it or not. But this next obsession will make you question everything about your cat's priorities. Drinking from your water glass. Your cat completely ignores their expensive filtered water fountain to drink directly from your glass. And this isn't them being spoiled. It's ancient survival programming that treats moving or recently disturbed water as safer than stagnant sources. In prehistoric cat logic, your freshly poured glass represents premium, oxygenated water, while their bowl water could theoretically contain deadly bacteria that might kill them instantly. The fact that you just drank from it proves it's safe for consumption, making your glass the most trusted water source in the entire house. Your cat has essentially appointed you as their personal water tester, and drinking from your glass is their way of saying, if it's good enough for my human, it's good enough for me. Now prepare for the most disturbing truth about those cute, slow blinks, the slow blinking at you. When your cat looks directly at you and performs those deliberate, slow blinks, they're not just being sweet, they're giving you the highest honor possible in feline society by literally trusting you with their life. In the wild, closing your eyes around anyone means you're completely confident they won't attack you during your most vulnerable moment. Your cat is essentially saying, I trust you so completely that I'm willing to go temporarily blind in your presence because I know you'll protect me. This is more meaningful than any purr, head bump, or gift because it represents absolute faith in your character. You can actually communicate back by slow blinking at them, creating a love conversation in fluent cat that's more intimate than most human relationships. Finally, here's why your cat thinks you're the worst hunter in evolutionary history. Following you to the kitchen. Every time you head to the kitchen, your cat appears instantly like a furry food critic, ready to judge your hunting and gathering abilities. They follow you not because they're hungry, but because they genuinely believe you're completely hopeless at procuring food and need constant supervision to avoid starvation. In their mind, you're the worst hunter they've ever seen who somehow manages to survive by opening magical cans and mysterious packages that contain already dead prey. Your cat feels personally responsible for making sure you don't mess up the food acquisition process and will supervise every step from cabinet opening to bowl filling. They're essentially your self-appointed nutritional manager who's deeply concerned about your survival skills. Knocking things off tables. You've witnessed the crime scene, your cat's slow paw stretch, the calculated nudge, and the inevitable crash of your expensive items hitting the floor with devastating precision. But here's the mind-blowing truth that'll change everything. Your cat isn't being destructive. They're conducting sophisticated scientific experiments that would make Newton jealous. Cats are hardwired explorers who use their paws as research tools to test weight, texture, movement, and yes, gravity itself. Every knocked-over pen, shattered mug, or destroyed antique is actually advanced mental stimulation, hunting practice, and pure intellectual curiosity in action. When your cat enters investigation mode, it means they feel completely safe and comfortable in your home. So that wine stain on your carpet, it's actually a love letter written in Malbec. Now that you know these shocking secrets, your relationship with your cat will never be the same. But here's the thing. I bet your cat has been showing you at least 5 more behaviors that I didn't cover in this video. Drop a comment below and tell me the weirdest thing your cat does that you've never understood. Is it the midnight wall staring? The random sprint sessions? The obsession with your socks? I read every single comment and I might just feature your cat's bizarre behavior in my next video. And if this video made you realize you've been completely misunderstanding your feline overlord this whole time, smash that like button to let me know. Your cat would definitely approve of you showing proper respect to cat content. Subscribe for more mind-blowing pet secrets that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about your furry family members. Trust me, once you start understanding your cat's secret language, you'll never see them as just a pet again. You'll see them as the brilliant, manipulative, loving genius they truly are. What are you waiting for? Your cat is probably judging you right now for not hitting that subscribe button fast enough.